Once you've eaten the cakes here, you won't eat cakes from anywhere else. You can taste the difference.
The taste, you taste that it's handmade. So for sure, you cannot compare it with any other bakery. It's the best, really the best.
They don't do any publicity, and also more importantly is that they emphasize a lot on quality. So every single batch I buy, the quality is always there. So that's why I always come back. I mean, you pay for quality.
You try to create cakes that suit the palate of my customers. I don't just produce cakes just for the sake of producing cakes. Do not just follow the trend. Be unique, be different. During my time before I started, everything was converted to mousse cakes and all that. So you couldn't find a traditional classic cakes like Black Forest with sponge and all that. So the Black Forest cake was the first one that got me going. I was baking at home and people were buying and all that. And then from there, I branched out into brick and mortar. This shop. I want to go back to the old traditional way. And then the Black Forest basically is the chocolate sponge. And then in between is a lot of dark bitter cherries with alcohol. We put kirsch and fresh cream. And that's a very, very classic cake that has been around since 1960s, 1970s. And after a while it was sort of gone. It went into mousse cakes and all that. For me, quality is my most important thing that I do. People pay for the quality. Like for example, the Black Forest, in between the cherries is entire full of cherries.
Here we use all real stuff. As in like we use vanilla beans for our custard, and vanilla beans are pretty expensive. So that is top end stuff. Even the cream, the butter, the milk, all New Zealand. Here we don't have anything that is machine made except for beating the eggs. So everything we put together is all handmade. Like we make to order, so everything is fresh.
They make fresh dailies from what I know. So basically, that's what I like about them. They don't keep overnight.
Customer once asked me, what do you do with the stale cakes? Into the dustbin.
There was a customer who just sent me a WhatsApp. There was a feature on Black Forest cake. And then she said, Charles, your Black Forest cake is still the best. You know, when they feature Black Forest cake in the States and in Germany and everything. And some customers who said their parents or their father, mother, who doesn't eat cake, and after trying my Black Forest cake, and that's the only cake that they eat. I would say the next one is the chocolate. Chocolate cake, it's pretty different also in a way. We use ganache, we use dark couverture droplets, mixed with butter, mixed with cream and all that for the ganache. It's basically the butter-based cake, the chocolate. Similar in a way, but different in a way also. It all depends on the taste of our customers. We are the first one to come up with a Mille Crepe in Singapore. Besides Malacca and then of course now Lady M and all that. You know. It's a very laborious way of doing it. We do it layer by layer of the crepe. And then we put it together. Pastry cake basically is the custard and fresh cream mixture. To make the custard we use real vanilla pods. You can see the vanilla seeds in the custard. We sell both savory and sweet cake within the shop. You can hardly find, I think, any cake shop doing that. So this savory one is, this recipe was from my mom. Sister and I also then came up with the yam cake and then the pumpkin yam, and later the vegetarian version of Radish Cake. But we use 50% of yam and the rest 50%. So there's a lot of yam and radish in each cake. Each cake weighs about 1.5 to 1.7 kilos. So, and then we use lapcheong, dried prawns for seasoning. Vegetarian radish is without lapcheong, without dried prawns. Replaced with sweet corn and mushroom and chai po. And our chili sauce is also very quite famous for it. We do our own chili sauce. The customer, his father, always must have the yam cake for breakfast.
I'm buying pumpkin yam as well as the radish. I recommend both, depends on your preference, but the radish really good. Pumpkins, it's a bit more stronger in flavor, but then if you like pumpkin, you really like it. And then they have the vegetarian option, so like those that are vegetarian, they can also enjoy it. So I think it's the best of both worlds.
I got a recommendation from my aunt. So she said that my grandma likes the food here. That's why I came to pick up some for her.
If you like it, how far? The distance is not the problem.
So you give it how many stars out of 5?
Oh, five. Yeah, I give 5. Yeah, otherwise I won't come back, right?